decide to organise this event?
Alright, this is an event which Jeff organises yearly for students. We give them information about how to work with European Union institutions and different types of jobs which are available for Maltese citizens. This year we have decided to focus our discussions strictly to the European Union institutions and how the application procedure which is employed.
How will students benefit in general from this kind of event?
Well, students in general benefit always. However, through this event, students will be able to benefit because very few know of the opportunities which are provided for them in the European Union and issues on mobility. And also, this year we are focusing on students coming from the social sciences, political sciences and media sciences. And very few of them know the application procedures which working for European Union institutions entails, and this is what this discussion is trying to address.
Well, I foresee a lot of opportunities. It has been proven even in the past 4 years that over the number of opportunities that students today are having have increased. I don't know how many times, but you know, a huge number of times. There are the programs, there are the opportunities that what one can do after one has graduated, and this can only continue to evolve. Why? Because it is in the EU's priorities to continue giving the opportunities to young people to actually make more of what the EU has to offer them. So certainly I see loads of opportunities. That's what the EU is all about. The EU has actually opened doors, and the EU will continue opening those doors.
So do you think it's become easier now for students to get jobs in the UK? How do you feel it's affected you personally? Do you find difficulties? Are you looking for a job in the EU?
Well, it's easier, of course, because since now we're members of the European Union, it's become easier to find jobs elsewhere. I think nowadays, if you're, for example, trying to find a job in accountancy or other services, for example, the Big Four are already searching for students here at university, and there are secondments where they can send you to other European Union countries where you can work there, and then you get certain contacts, and then you can eventually have your very good opportunity to work there.
Definitely, I study European Studies, I'm second year, and yes, I truly believe that the EU has opened doors for us, just as they're mentioning here, and definitely I am looking for a job, yes, within the EU, yes, definitely.
What about the process? Do you find it difficult?
I mean, from what I've heard, at least the concours doesn't sound something easy to do, so it's quite tough, I believe, but where there's the way at the end of the day, so.
It depends on the country. Finding a job in the UK is not difficult since it's English. Finding a job in maybe, I don't know, Finland or Spain, if you don't know the language, would be a bit more difficult.
Are students interested in these opportunities, or would they rather be based in Malta?
No, there is a lot of interest from students to go work abroad actually, and this is one of the main interests and something they look forward to in joining a company.
They are more inclined towards working abroad rather than in Malta.
The barriers that there are barriers can always be worked at, and you can always overcome them. A very common barrier which would come to mind would be the language barrier. You want to go to work in a country where you don't know the language, but you can always learn it. So for some people you tell them you need, for example, French to work in France. Oh no, I don't know it, and they stop there. But you can always learn French. It's not something you cannot get to know. It's not something you cannot learn. People have done this. Some people have actually learned a language to move to a country and they succeeded. So there's no barrier which you cannot overcome.